Hello, my dear students. How are you? Today we will continue our novel Around the World in 80 Days. Let's start chapter 15. Now, listen carefully to me. Chapter 15. An attack by Indians. Before the fight began, they heard shots and wild cries. The Sycophants attacked the train. They fired their guns. One of them tried to stop the train, but he made it move at in a full speed by mistake. The passengers all fought bravely. Then they said that the train must stop, or they will go totally to the sand under the thumb. Passepartout jumped from a place to another till he reached the engine. Then he separated the engine from the carriage. It stopped it 300 feet from the station. There were three passengers missing. One of them was Passepartout. The fight was ended. Some were safe and some were wounded. Mr. Fogg decided to go and save Passepartout. Mr. Fogg went with the captain and 30 soldiers. Mr. Fogg asked Fix to stay with Oda and take care of her. He gave her the bag of the money. Fix thought that Fogg escaped, and he had an idea to follow his footprints. When the engine driver awoke, he came back to his sense. He realized what happened. Then he decided to go to Maha, to the train, and they took the passengers to continue their journey. The day passed without any change. The soldier didn't come back. Then they heard the sound of shouting. They came back. They were welcomed, Mr. Fogg rewarded the soldiers. Then they waited for the following train in the evening. So we have finished chapter 15, and this is a summary of chapter 15. Okay. Now, let's read these questions and their answer. Number one, the fight stopped before it started. Why? Okay, this answer is in page number 113. The fight between Fogg and Stamp had stopped as they were attacked by Sykes. Number two, what were the result of the fight with Indian? What was the result? The Indian ran away, took Passepartout and the two other passengers. Now, let's start chapter 16. Open your booklet, page number 114. And this is pages of the novel. Our chapter's title is A Sledge with Sails. Mr. Fogg was 20 hours late. Mr. Fogg was 20 hours late. Mr. Fix suggested to take a sledge with a sail. It was like a sail on the water, but on the sail. Okay? It was like a sail on the water, but on the sail. A wind was strong. The sledge would help them to go faster to Omaha. So, the sledge with sails, okay, will help them to go faster because of the strong wind. Okay? Their sledge would help them to go faster to Omaha. Oda insisted on going by sledge with Mr. Fogg, but Oda wanted to go with Mr. Fogg. It was a freezing journey. The sledge was moving very quickly, as if it was flying. Because of what? Because of the strong wind. They reached to the station just in time. The train moved in a high speed. They arrived and just jumped on other train. When they arrived, they jumped quickly to another train. Okay, so this is the summary of chapter 16, page number 114. Page number 114. Now, let's read these questions and know their answers in page number 115. I have certainly costed my master a lot of money. Comment. I have certainly costed my master a lot of money. Comment. It was said by Passepartout. To whom? To himself. When Mr. Fogg saved him from a sykes and paid what? And paid 100 pounds to the soldier as a reward. Okay, so here here Passepartout thinks that he costs his master a lot of money. Question number 2. What was Fix's plan to have a faster transportation? Did it succeed? His plan was to take a slave. His plan was what? To take a slave. Take sledge. To make up the lie, and it succeeded. And it succeeded. So now we have finished chapter 15 and chapter 16. Okay, read them in your booklet and answer these questions in your book in page number 113 for chapter 15 and 115 for chapter 16. Okay, goodbye my dear students. See you soon.